Dave, you need to make a book.
Another book.
They're not going to listen to me. They're going to be like, this man is a fool.
Is Tubi's
That's
Dr.
why-
Sebi.
that's why
He's
I don't-
Tubi's Dr.
That's
Sebi.
why I don't
Dr.
try to tell
Tubi.
nobody.
That's Dr. Tubi.
Yo,
That's Dr. Tubi.
speaking of Tubi,
That's Dr. Tubi.
can I
Sweet
tell you,
Jesus.
I went down a rabbit hole with Tubi yesterday,
Oh, no.
and I saw a great movie. Adewale, y'all remember the dude that played
Yes.
Adewale? What's his? I don't know his name in real life. It's a
The
lot of
nigga,
letters,
him.
but you know,
Oh, the beast was a
Kahega.
Nigerian dude. He made a movie. It's called Farming. All right? And apparently, I mean, maybe a book, but it's on his life.
Okay.
Farming is a process where Nigerians who basically they're struggling to raise their children,
Yeah.
they just send them to go live with a working class family in England, right? So it's just like, apparently this happened at Adebisi. At 6 weeks old, his parents gave him to gypsies to raise him in England, right? He was there while they was trying to get their shit together, and the gypsies that raised him, they had like 10 kids from Nigeria. So he's like growing up with these gypsies that's getting paid a dowry to kind of take care of him. 2 of the other kids in there are his biological siblings, right? So he's growing up like this. Then his parents come back for him to take him back to Nigeria when he's like 7.
Yeah.
And he cannot handle it. Like the Nigerian culture is such a shock. It's so different. It's so violent. It's like for him, like they try to like do a spell to get the white shit out of him. So they're like holding him up. They taking razor blades and slicing his
that's
chest
fucked
and all this
up.
kind of stuff like that. So
You send me off with gypsies only to come back to cut me up?
right. So
That's fucking crazy.
messes him up.
Get the white out.
Dude stops talking. He like goes mute for 6 months to the point where they like, oh,
Damn.
we gotta send him back to England because these Nigerians, they gonna feed on him like he's a dullard. He's weak here. You know what I mean? So they send him back, and now he grows up, but he's being like neglected by the Nigerians.
Yeah.
He ends up rolling with skinheads, bro. He
What?
is a full-on skinhead, like the tight jeans, suspenders, out in the street, just brawling alongside white dudes. The white dudes kept him like he was a pet.
Oh.
Because he was like this big, strong African dude that they beat on so much he could fight. Yeah, that's the movie, right? Like, and
What the fuck?
bro,
Yeah, that's wild.
he got so deep into this shit that he got in trouble, like in jail. Like when his parents come back to try to get him again as a teenager, he don't even know or recognize. He's so shell shocked. They're successful now. His parents are like lawyers in Nigeria, so they like end up like giving money because he beats his case, but he has to go to like a psych ward because he is full on white power.
And he blacked it him up.
Right.
Okay.
And he ended up getting rehabilitated in like a psych institution where he got an education and everything, and then came out to be the actor that we know today.
So basically, this is a prequel to Oz.
Thank you.
That's what it felt like. I'm like, wait a minute. So he did all this to go to Oz. That's it. Right. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I'm
It
listening.
sounds like a lead up to Oz.
Bro. And I'm gonna tell you, and this movie apparently killed it in some film festivals, but it's like they not messing with it to put it on the screen because
Why
of all
would
of the.
they?
It's a great story.
That's
It's
wow.
a great story, man. You don't want to know about the black dude who was ruling skinheads? Like what?
Clayton Bixby.
Bruh.
That was a
Bruh.
black white supremacist. That's pretty wild. He was
tried
a
to-
real black white supremacist.
You said they tried to cut the white out of him.
Yeah. They tried to cut the white out of him, like
This
drain
is
him of the
him.
white.
Yeah,
That's
buddy.
fucked up. You sent me off. Yeah,
Go
that's
his
to
name.
go scroll down to his
Adewale
Wikipedia.
Akinnuoye-Agbaje.
Oh, my
See, scroll down to his Wikipedia, and you'll see even in his Wikipedia, it tells you about him growing up in Tilbury, England, and you know he became the head of the Tilbury Skins.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Thank you for letting me know not to go to Tilbury.
The Tilbury Skins. Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Working class, and yeah, he got sent to go live with white gypsies in Tilbury. And that was the thing. It wasn't until he came back from Nigeria, the second time that he came to live, that was the first time he realized he was black.
Damn.
How about that?
Yeah, because he didn't see he's been with them since he was 6 weeks old, so he didn't even know he was
This
black.
motherfucker lived a life.
Right, right. And that's what I'm saying. So my story
You
ain't
know
that
what's
crazy, guys.
You know what's crazy?
My
50
story's not
Cent
that crazy.
Shot and killed him right before he went out on stage and Get Rich or Die Trying.
Really?
Oh,
50
in the
popped him in
movie.
the
Yes,
chest.
yes. What that was him,
That
right?
was him.
Yeah.
God damn.
That's also got to be crazy too. Like that's like if I make it and like movies and I just have to keep playing the same tragedy of my life beforehand.
No, man.
like
No, definitely not. It's too close to home.
yeah. I'm not doing that.
Nah, man. He was in a lot of shit that I remember.
He was in Ace Ventura.
He was Ace Ventura. He was in Congo. He was
Yeah.
Kahega. Yeah. And he was one of the tour guys in the Congo.
Yeah. But I get now why he's so successful, because he's probably really antisocial at this point. It's like, nobody can relate to him.
No.
Yeah, and I'm sure he tells
He
stories
hung
where
out
everybody
with
be like, yo,
skinheads.
what the
He used to
fuck?
run with the
Like,
skinheads.
yeah.
He was sold to gypsies.
That's pretty wild. Sold to gypsies, and then my parents got me back and tried to cut the white out of me.
According to Wikipedia,
That's not
he is
Friday
now
talk.
a Buddhist.
He's a Buddhist now?
He's a
That
Buddhist
tracks.
now.
Yeah, that makes
That
sense.
tracks.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, after all that trauma.
Ain't no, I
I
don't
wouldn't
know.
want to be
Jesus
part of
can't
that
even
shit.
cut through that. You gotta
No.
go straight to Buddha, dog.
Yeah, bro. Excuse me, Jesus.
Jesus, I'm just joking. It's a joke, but it's like Jesus don't even deal with shit like that. Like what? That's not a Baptist story.
Ooh.
Hey, Buddha, deal with this nigga.
That's what Jesus said.
Yeah, deal with this fucking
Talk
white
about me,
black skinhead. Tell him, because I'm over here dealing with thoughts and prayers,
Right.
and black people praying for fur coats. I'm good with that.
Even Buddha was like, come on, my son. Come on.
God.
Jeez.
I was trying to clock out early today.
You taking the
Buddha
next-
was
you
like,
taking the next
yo,
three,
I
Jesus.
was trying
You
to
taking
have
the
a
next
nice
three.
day off. Now I got to deal with this white black supremacist. This
Right.
This black white or whatever. Yeah. Sold to gypsies.
Right.
Shit.
It's like,
gotta
you know,
clear my-
I
I gotta
wouldn't have had
clear
to
my
deal with this.
schedule.
I wouldn't have dealt with this if you'd have cleaned up Nigeria when it was your turn.
Remember it was your turn to clean up Nigeria, Jesus. What the fuck happened?
I love this office. I love this therapist office where it's Jesus, Buddhist, and every deity.
What the fuck is going on? You were supposed to cover that shit.
Right. You let Nigeria become an absolute shit show, and now look at what I got to deal with.
Are you going to take him or what?
You got to take it.
Right. That's where they hit you with it. We can't do anything about what happened, Buddha, okay? We're
Jesus storms
here.
out.
We're
Jesus
here
storms-
now.
Jesus
all right?
storms out, and right before he storms out, you know you're Christian Africans. Very aggressive. You know those African Christians you got? Very aggressive. Tell them to put the spears down, you son of a bitch. That's so crazy. Like, I don't know why we're doing this, but this is kind of funny. Like, this is very funny. Just all the deities in the room
Right,
cussing
right.
each other out.
And then, yeah, because it's like Allah's over there like, ooh, hey, shut your fucking mouth, Allah, okay? No, because your people, no, seriously.
Allah over there like, I don't want no pork in my Starburst.
Pork, that's what you're concerned about.
I don't
Pork.
want no pork in these Starbursts. We can keep going, but
Your people are still trying to cure AIDS with children, all right? You're talking about pork?
no. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, that's great. All the deities
wild
in
as
the
shit.
room, cussing each other out, blaming each other. Nobody taking accountability. Everybody just throwing everybody under this God's bus. That's so great.
Someone has to take him.
Sold to gypsies? This nigga's Moses.
Fuck.
This episode of No Need for Apologies was performed in front of a studio full of people that were half listening while they were working on something else.